Alright, we're up to part 19. Doing... Hold on, I need to click back in here. Let's see if he has anything else to say. Yeah, we're on Tatooine proper now. So we're just... The last episode we kind of set foot and we're trying to figure out if there are any, basically if there's anything we can do. What we can do on Tatooine. And actually, I already have a pretty good idea. I have a pretty good idea already that,
Why are you bothering me? You've got a ship. You can leave this rock.
There's going to be multiple approaches. Hello, Captain. Let's see. Ah, yes, here it is. Looks like the shipment has been delivered to your ship as requested. Excellent. It says Docking Bay 32 on the forum, but you just arrived. Oh well, the Gizka are your problem now. Use his thumbprint for the... Wait a second. At any rate, the Gizka, you're one of the lords that crate split open once you put it in your hole. Some of the critters might have gotten loose. That happens. I'm afraid we don't accept the liability, and we certainly don't take the cargo back. Enjoy. Yeah, that doesn't... I'll just take the items from that pouch. Who's that? Turn it, you Gunda Fasa. Customers are talking. That's better. Hello, customer. I'm from Niktunajis. And don't be shy, just ask, see what you want. If you can't get a good look, we don't move the merchandise. Let's ask about you. Just a humble merchant of the room. What do you wish to know about we? Dialogue's starting to move a little too fast for me to read. You couldn't say it and don't have ears for it. Two voices create the name, and 4 years. Something about 4 years. With one mouth, the world is sore, just far off the Paramelian trade route. It's an unimportant stop, we admit. We left for a life of trade because we are strong and a good talker, and we have done well. We are one now, but we're always. We grow together, bonded from the age of choosing when we become whole. Not like you are half of what you should be, like Brood Squealer. Not that we would want to offend you, we don't want to lose any business, that is just our ways. Hardwag. Your other half doesn't say much. Just because you can't hear it doesn't mean it isn't there. You know anything about Tatooine? So he doesn't know very much. Too dry, way too dry. Always trust the locals, even if they don't trust you. They're the ones that really know what's going on. That's true on any world. Heard any off-world rumors? Stirring of change from the Sith could be good or bad for business. You always remind your other half, or if you have one. What do you have for sale? Gizka poison. I think we're gonna need that. Type 1 plating we could sell. Energy shields we don't really want or need. Alright, go quick save. Pet the Gizka. Scratch the little critter behind the nubs that pass for ears and it coos enthusiastically in response. Play a game with the Gizka. What fun. Fragile creature's neck is easily wrung. Strangely enough, another Gizka shows itself a moment later, crawling out from between the two panels. It'll probably take a few seconds for the poison to have an effect. I think that's the only thing that actually permanently gets rid of the Gizka. So I think the next time we come back, they'll just be gone. Surprisingly, not worth dark side points. I think it would be. Anyway. Spent a good long 10 minutes.
I still haven't heard a final figure on how many people died on Terrace.
Sure different than they said when I was recruited. Can't make a life here. Toronto.
I still haven't heard a final figure on how many people died on Terrace.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
What do you need?
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
What is the raid plate?
It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back.
He never came back.
Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They are worth more than 500 credits.
I think I'll just take it from you. I could sell it for you.
I don't know. How could I be sure you would come back? Are you sure you can't buy it? Please. You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits.
Ugh.
Cheaper? Please, it's all I have. I need the credits. Can't you pay the 500? Please. Will no one help? We need the credits. We have nothing. You, please. We spent everything on my husband's hunting gear. We hoped that the sport would support us. We hoped. Whoever killed him took everything. All I have left is this desert raid plate. We thought we were so lucky when he brought it home. If I could sell it, the kids and I could get out of here. Maybe buy a passage to Coruscant? I don't know. Will you help after? I still can't believe he's gone. What do you want to know? His name was Ward Fizark. He used to work in the mines, but they scaled back last year. He was new to hunting, but he was a good fighter. Used to be a soldier. We spent everything on his gear. After a few trips, he didn't come back. Guards say his sandcrawler crew found his body stripped of everything.
He leads on who killed him.
Nobody saw anything, and most of the other hunters never even knew. He had just started. I don't trust any of them. But those Gamorreans, they just laugh when they see me. I think they did it.
You're looking for vengeance?
It doesn't matter. There's no justice on Tatooine. I don't care what happens to them. I just need credits. I've got to think about my family, not those vicious pigs. buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits. You will? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I hope it is enough. You have been a great help. I appreciate it. My children will too.
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Alright, that gives you Gamorreans. So we have Kudos. Who are you? You hunter like the others here.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha agi inko tune chuna mori ra tangi wama chikona tongki pa nonku nek abog chiwa aita kan kicha na chuporniko kun
How do you play it? The sport of it.
agi inko tune chuna mori ra tangi wama chikona tongki pa nonku nek abog Chiwa aita kan kicha na jupor pap
That's quick save.
chau mas chiwi aita ka chong chicha agi inko tune ka kincha na wabakaon bagwa sha
Alright, we won set one. That should be enough for us to win the set. And it is. Yay!
Kicha na chupornipo kun muliras nimo poiwanga tangi tuamaji human act in ikatune chiwi aita ka chong chicha agi inko tune chuna chikaki chau baso chino
Oh,
chikaki
I lost my winnings because I aborted the game. Give me a 10. Alright, we are up 2 sets to 1. Now I just need to hope. Wow.
Coba song chi.
I normally don't save scum, but I didn't think there'd be a penalty to losing.
Coba song. Kak.
A side deck draw can really matter too. Sometimes you just gotta let the other guy bust. And it actually is really difficult to end up in that situation because the game inherently cheats you by forcing you to go first. That works. Two sets to none. Really? Now I have an advantage. I'm going to lose because I have to go first. Come on, game. Just barely. We'll take our net increase of credits, which is quite hard earned at this point. Such talk is rarely sincere.
Takom justach miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodum.
Where's the best hunting?
Dom na bungsha nunya. Dong patukashmak talea. Tolpa da pongwale kanduna kuchuchut. Kavadum kupilio botenya. Bonanai kuchu. Hawaga poska chokol. Jedo badwana nidibobo. Dom na bungsha nunya.
You're both rare and dangerous. Send an honor to hunt. If you survive, you are blessed and favored. Respect them.
Takom justach miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedo badwana nidibobo. Dong na bungsha.
Speak of it while they live, but it's their shame that they're high. They know the effect it has.
Kieno no dama paole rachikun. Jedo badwana
A
nidibobo.
decade too.
Dong na bungsha nunya. Dong patukashmak talea.
You really don't know anymore?
Hakupa chekupa. Jino molera kempaija. Kislimo potuama.
Wow.
Jedu baduana ni dibobo. Dom takom juz dach miki grabar mogo. Mucha shak pakat. Kiye no no nama paole rachiku.
I think their prey walks upright.
Jedu baduana ni dibobo.
Dunes are far from the reach of their blasters. Besides, Kirk spends his money in company stores. Yeah, sorry, just needed to step out for a minute.
Mucha shak pakat. Kiye no no nama
Where Quinn is
paole
honorable, Tennis
rachiku.
Ben is not so much. I have no real quarrel with him.
Jedu
Looking for something. Who knows the planet best?
takom juz dach miki grabar mogo. Kachi ita jedu baduana ni dibobo. Dom na bungsha nunya. Dom batukashmak talea.
They attack without debate if you see them at all.
Mucha shak pakat. Kiye no no nama
Jawas
paole
made low of the land as well,
rachiku.
but are more interested in
Takom
trading.
juz dach miki grabar mogo.
Yeah, this dialogue is going quick now.
Ita hodunga.
Painfully slow at the beginning, but now too fast. Yeah.
Mucha shak pakat. Kiye no no nama paole rachikun. Takom juz dach miki grabar mogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedu baduana ni dibobo. Dom na bungsha nunya. Dom batukashmak talea.
Well, it's been driven off, and if I examine the site later, there is nothing left. Kind of ruins.
Mucha shak pakat. Kiye no no nama paole
Sand
rachikun.
covers all.
Takom juz dach miki grabar mogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedu baduana ni dibobo. Dom na bungsha nunya. Dom batukashmak talea. Mucha shak pa. Takom juz dach. Jedu
Good hunting, I guess.
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt Desert Raid. I don't babysit. Well, you sure know how to get on my good side. You're just trotting out banthapats, but thanks all the same. You'll have to ask around. Comad Fortuna is a much more experienced hunter than I am. He hunts far from Anchorhead. The local Jawas are a good source of information, even if it is hard to understand them. It may cost you, though. My name is Doric Quinn. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my family birthdays? I've tracked wild beasts my whole life, but I've only been hunting here for 5 years. I've much to learn yet. I don't go telling stories about other people. You want to know what they think? You go talk to them. One word, though. Watch yourself around the Gamorreans. Gurk and his buddies aren't to be trusted. Everyone else I respect because they have skill. Those guys, they go for easier prey. Just watch your back when you hunt. The dragons aren't the only dangers out there. If I knew the best place, why would I tell anyone? It would be worth too much to me to let it get out. It doesn't matter anyway. This season has been dry for me, as it has for almost everyone. Perhaps
Except the
someone else is
Gamorreans,
holding
apparently.
out, but there's simply fewer raid out there. It used to be a one-on-one test. Hunter against hunted. Now people just want the credits. I could stomach maybe a pair or a team of hunters, but some now use battle droids. Where's the sport in that? That's not for me to say. I won't be a troublemaker in so small a community. You'll see. Hunt, and you will see. Yep. Good hunting.
Who? You leave now, or maybe you get lost in the dunes too. These dunes got no justice. You'll see us again, but test your skill on the endless dunes of Tatooine. Faza's Lodge is the place. This world may not have much, but it does have the meanest predators inside of the galactic rim, which is paradise. I have something to sell you. Consider lowering the fee. Well, we know how to get the license now, at least. Circa uses it to keep track of people. His father took one down, but that was years ago. Maybe he'll show you a thing or two out on the dunes. Both act like they're above my concerns, and I guess they are. Nobody really knows anything. That seems to be the thing about these games.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it? Well, of course, darling. Whatever Tanis Ven can do. You know, very few human females come to Tatooine.
Oh, you're a
Ask your
scumbag.
questions, please. Well, darling, old Tanis might be just what you need. Unless you mean the dunes. I suppose only the Sand People really know them. It's serious business. I'm sure I can help you through it.
Pretty forward for a married
He
man.
seems pretty forward, period.
Ooh, you're a sour one. Loosen up, we're all friends here.
Perhaps you'd best turn your thoughts back to your wife, sir.
Ah, the old girl doesn't understand me. Her loss. Now you have questions about Sand People or something? Sure. My blood. They almost got me last year. Tore up 2 of my battle droids. Wife was mad about that. Took her weeks to fix. Where they got weapons to cut battle armor, I don't know. They act like animals, but they can surprise you. I don't know. Pick a dune and walk. They'll get you soon enough. Smart traders. They've salvaged and sold me my own damaged droids once or twice. They don't see much I can understand. I think they're a little slow, but who am I to judge, huh? Sure you do. Tanis can tell you all about the thrill of the hunt. Man versus beast. It's all very exciting. I'll do my best to make you happy. Ask away. There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of Sand People? These solo hunters are crazy. I'm more the practical type, beautiful. I keep myself fed and make sure everything I have is taken care of. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza. I guess honor needs creds, too. I suppose, but so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm just a wandering spirit, I guess. I'm not real popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in it for the credits, too. Too long, but it beats smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert? No, you haven't.
You cross paths with a Sith
Hell, I
dreadnought?
married her. No, seriously now. I had this friend that crossed Sith space and got stripped of everything. It's not like I have much now, I guess, but I still prefer Sand People to getting ambushed on unproven trade routes. Uptight and cold like my wife. They don't like me streamlining the hunt with droids. I don't fit in, but I don't let it bug me. You know how it is, you don't take any backtalk either. I heard about you and Girk. I should have you deal with my wife.
Ugh.
Dorak is reasonable. Komad is a pain, but he keeps his distance. I can tell he doesn't like me much. Ask around the lodge if you want information about the other guys. I don't really talk to him much. Fine. You hurry back any old time, darling. Anytime.
Jeez. God, it took me forever just to get through this whole room. There's a lot of dialogue in this game. A lot. Yoink.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please, make it quick. Of course, I always have time for a pretty face. Any face, really. What do you need? I repaired the sand crawlers when they returned from the mines. They get pretty banged up, even without the attacks. The Sand People attack them pretty regularly. Zerka Corporation is getting pretty sick of it, I hear. They've offered bounties on Sand People for a while now, but few hunters take them up on it. Too dangerous. Try at the Zerka offices right here. They'd know. Oh, the big crawlers head out at dawn. That's so they avoid the bigger predators. The raid, I mean, doesn't help avoid the Sand People, though. They attack pretty regular, no matter what Zerka Corporation tries. Well, it's a hole in the galaxy as far as I'm concerned. I doubt this outpost will last much longer. But that's happened before and will happen again. Anchorhead has been resettled a few times now. Well, Tatooine fools people. It looks like it might have a good supply of resources, but it doesn't. Before a company learns this, they've already set up communities to support operations they now can't afford. The company pulls out, cities dry up, and after a few years, someone that doesn't know why it failed tries again. No one is. I guess it looked like a promising mining planet, but the metal, I tell you, just isn't right. I've been a mechanic my whole life. I've never seen anything corrode as fast as Tatooine metal. It's why whoever was here before left, and why Zerka will leave, and why whoever comes next will leave. All right then, back to work, I guess.
Guess we can get our hunting license. They'll even acknowledge I was here. Typical corporate invasion. That's what happens when they own everything. No accountability. Don't even bother bringing it up. Well.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
I pay for the gaffy sticks.
Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good. We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license. With the downturn in mining, people want any chance at credits they can get. Most wouldn't survive a day, let alone qualify as hunters. The last license issued before the ban was given to a woman named Marlena Venn. She'll do fine. She had a mean streak a parsec wide. She also paid double. Exceptions like this are rare, unless it suits the company to offer them. The Sand People are becoming a problem. It's as if they're chieftain. If you agree... Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very well. I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants. Zerka Corporation policy is not subject to your approval. It is a sound business model. Save us your commentary. If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message. Of course. Circa Corporation records are available at our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. For your needs here, we maintain a fully stocked storehouse. Speak with Greta Holda about any purchases. Certainly. Please pose your questions to the representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. Of course. I could just tell you now. No sense in being so secretive. It's all fairly obvious. Mining operations here have not been a success. The ore is substandard, and there's less of it than surveys indicated. With the Sand People raids on top of it all, it's no wonder this planet has been abandoned before. No one knows. There are odd energy fluctuations on this planet, but they defy analysis or explanation. But the effect is obvious. Ore taken from Tatooine is useless for construction. It degrades incredibly fast. Word is getting out about it, too. We're running out of buyers. Zerga Corporation is not doing well here. The company would be foolish to stay. It will be costly, but in the end, leaving will be cheaper than staying. I imagine all the heavy equipment will be abandoned. It's not worth shipping out things like sandcrawlers. Maybe the Jawas will find a use for them when we're gone. That's a laugh. We can't ignore evidence that Anchorhead was settled more than once before, and abandoned each time. There's probably a century between each attempt, just long enough for records about why it failed to disappear. The Jawas scavenge ancient tech all the time. It's a remote world. Who knows what's here? Very well. Farewell.
Okay. Bastila seems to have something on her
How can I
mind.
help? Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan. It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however. Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded. True, I suppose, and yet the outcome of that battle was unexpected. To all of us, Revan's end was unforeseen. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Alright. It's about that time to call part 20 and segue into 21. It's gonna be slow calling, I think, till we exhaust all the dialogue. But yeah. Till the next part, to be continued.